Intro. What if Antarctica is hiding ancient secrets beneath its ice? This remote, frozen land is sparking wild rumors with recent findings of strange structures and hints of mysterious past inhabitants, all uncovered by the latest technology. Tales of alien visits and secret wartime bases add to the intrigue. Could there really be a hidden world under all that ice? Let us uncover the chilling secrets Antarctica holds. Antarctica holds the hidden civilization. Antarctica, the icy continent at the bottom of the world, fascinates us with its untouched landscapes and mysterious stories. Over time, it's become the focus of tales about hidden civilizations, strange encounters with aliens, and rumors of secret bases built by the Nazis during the war. Thanks to new technology, we've found some interesting things under the ice that challenge what we think we know. These include possible crash sites of unidentified flying objects and whispers about tunnels leading to a hidden world beneath Earth's surface. As explorers and scientists investigate these icy secrets, they start to wonder, could any of these incredible claims be true? Is it possible that aliens have been watching us from this remote place? Antarctica's massive, frozen expanse has long sparked our imagination, suggesting hidden structures and ancient communities buried under the ice. Tools like satellite images and ground-penetrating radar have revealed oddities that some believe could be remnants of an advanced civilization that once lived there. While many dismiss these ideas as mere fantasy, the thought of finding ancient communities under the ice continues to excite adventurers and conspiracy theorists alike. Throughout history, Earth's mysteries have fascinated many, leading to various theories about the planet's true nature. Most scientists agree that Earth is a slightly flattened sphere, but there are still those who believe in different ideas, such as the Earth being flat or hollow. These differing views have sparked debates and motivated research to deepen our understanding of our world. The idea that Earth is spherical goes back to ancient times. Early astronomers noticed Earth's shadow on the moon during lunar eclipses. Over centuries, scientific discoveries and mathematical proofs confirmed the Earth's roundness, leading to the widely accepted sun-centered model proposed by Copernicus and Galileo. Yet, despite strong evidence, some modern people speculate that Earth's spherical shape is just a shell, hiding a rich interior filled with plants, animals, and maybe even an advanced civilization. Flat Earth believers, on the other hand, claim our planet is a flat, disc-like plane. They use personal stories and selective scientific data to support their views. Even though scientific evidence has debunked these ideas, the flat Earth theory still has followers, often driven by mistrust of authorities and a desire for alternative explanations. Meanwhile, supporters of the hollow Earth theory point to unusual geological data to argue for a world within a world, suggesting that what lies beneath might be as lively as the surface above. But this isn't the end of the story. Some people believe in strange events and old stories that suggest the Earth might be hollow. They imagine hidden underground societies and openings near the North and South poles. This idea isn't popular with scientists, but it fascinates people who enjoy unusual theories and thrilling adventures. Supporters of the hollow Earth theory think the South Pole might be an entrance to an underground world. They talk about strange magnetic events and secret military activities in the area, sparking debates about hidden paths leading to an inner Earth civilization. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Admiral Richard Byrd, a highly honored explorer, reported finding an unknown civilization in Antarctica. However, the government insisted he stay silent for reasons of national security, which only added to the mystery. On March 11, 1947, Byrd shared his discovery at the Pentagon. He was questioned for hours by top security and medical personnel and faced heavy restrictions under national security laws. Byrd was forced to keep quiet about what he had found, despite its possible huge importance for humanity. This created a tough situation for him as he struggled between his duties as a military officer and his desire to share these potentially groundbreaking discoveries. The government's silence fuels speculation about an ancient underground society at the South Pole. This leads to even more questions. Is the Earth hollow, and could there be a civilization living inside it? Let's explore the ancient secrets frozen in Antarctica's ice. Antarctica's ancient past revealed. To understand this better, let's look at Antarctica's history. Recent research shows that Antarctica was once part of the giant supercontinent Gondwana, linked with India and Africa until they separated about 80 million years ago. At that time, Antarctica was full of animal and plant life, with vast flatlands and flowing rivers. Studies of sediments from offshore and along the coast reveal that between 34 to 24 million years ago, glaciers began forming the dramatic mountains and valleys hidden beneath today's ice cap. Some theories suggest humans might have lived on this now icy continent before these big geological changes happened. Yet there's more to consider. The theory of crustal displacement suggests that the Earth's crust might have shifted dramatically, moving entire continents. This could mean that ancient humans lived in Antarctica before it became frozen. Could these ancient humans be part of the mysterious underground society that some believe exists today? People believe that around 12,000 years ago, humans might have lived in Antarctica when it was free of ice. Old maps from the early 1500s, like those by Turkish Admiral Piri Reis, show Antarctica without ice. This hints that the climate then could have supported human life. Recently, scientists found giant pyramid structures hidden under 2.3 kilometers of ice, suggesting an ancient civilization might have lived there. These discoveries have sparked discussions about possible connections to beings from outer space and theories about the legendary city of Atlantis being under the Antarctic ice. If these ideas were confirmed, it would change how we see history. There are even similarities between the ancient climates of Antarctica and Egypt that support these theories. In recent years, pyramid-like structures have been found worldwide, in Mexico, Central and South America, China, Kazakhstan, and Bosnia. Some people think these ancient buildings might have been built with advanced technology, possibly from another planet. The Nazi connection in Antarctica. In the 20th century, Adolf Hitler's interest in ancient and mystical knowledge was part of his goal to establish a dominant Aryan race. His connection to Antarctica goes beyond the ice. William Tompkins, a key figure in developing U.S. military and aerospace technology during World War II, claimed Hitler's military success was partly due to advanced alien technology. Tompkins also said he received vital knowledge from extraterrestrial beings, who appeared as his secretaries from a Nordic alien race. This information helped advance America's space technology significantly. But that's not all. Tompkins confirmed the existence of a hidden German military base in Antarctica. A supposed letter from a submarine crew member named Karl described directions from Dr. Karl Hasenhofer, a former German general, leading to underground caves that supposedly connect to the inner Earth. After the war, Admiral Richard Byrd, a decorated war hero, reported finding a hidden civilization in Antarctica. Following the war, through Operation Paperclip, the U.S. brought over 1,500 German scientists, engineers and technicians to work in the U.S., trying to harness their knowledge despite previous efforts to destroy such information. This move was part of an effort to leverage the knowledge and technology from these experts for America's own advancements. The U.S. government learned about Germany's advanced military plans and possible help from otherworldly beings. To counter this, they started joint military and aerospace projects. One major effort was Operation High Jump, led by Admiral Byrd. This mission aimed to set up a research base called Little America 4 in Antarctica, mainly for observation. But things changed when the team faced unexpected attacks, including a strange aircraft like a saucer coming out of the ocean. This surprising threat caused several casualties, forcing the mission to end early. Antarctica's Enchanted Skies. On March 5, 1947, the Chilean newspaper El Mercurio published an article where Admiral Byrd stressed the need for the U.S. to take quick defensive actions against possibly hostile territories. He warned about the threat of fast, long-distance aerial attacks on the U.S. if a new war started. When Byrd returned to America, he shared these concerns at a news conference on April 14, 1947, and later with Congress. The high-tech aircraft they encountered suggested possible involvement of extraterrestrial forces or advanced German air capabilities, possibly with alien technology. But this wasn't the worst part. Byrd thought his enemies might have used an underground passage within the Earth, suggesting the poles as likely future conflict zones. His story of the Antarctic expedition was detailed in the October 1947 issue of National Geographic titled, Our Navy Explores Antarctica. However, almost every copy was quickly collected and hidden by the U.S. government. Similarly, the July 1947 UFO incident in Roswell, New Mexico, was also covered up, connecting back to Byrd's Antarctic experience with alien technology. It is believed that the Roswell event led to the development of anti-gravity flying machines through reverse engineering, a concept possibly started by a UFO crash in Bavaria in 1936, which significantly boosted Nazi technological capabilities. Adding to the secrecy, Byrd's secret diary entry from February 19, 1947, described his encounter with an advanced alien civilization inside Earth during an Arctic mission. This remarkable claim was largely dismissed by U.S. authorities but celebrated by followers of the Hollow Earth theory. It coincided with Operation High Jump at the South Pole. Byrd's story about his meeting with a leader of this civilization included a serious warning about the terrible consequences of humanity's aggressive actions, especially after the atomic bombings in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Bird's experiences give a fascinating look into the mix of military exploration and supernatural events during a tense time in global history. Admiral Bird's secret journey to the Earth's core. But this wasn't the most shocking part. Bird might have reached the Earth's inner core, which Hollow Earth theorists believe is home to the lost city of Atlantis. If people had known about the peaceful and kind-hearted society living beneath the Earth's surface earlier, it might have ended the Cold War and changed history. Admiral Byrd, known for his honesty, must have struggled deeply because he had to keep this huge secret. His difficulty in sharing what he knew may have contributed to his untimely death, which happened less than 3 months after his last diary entry. Byrd's hesitation wasn't just about following military orders. It was also about what happened to his colleague James Forrestal. Forrestal, who was once the Secretary of the Navy and later the first U.S. Secretary of Defense, wanted to be open about UFOs and opposed certain government actions, including globalism and the creation of Israel. His strong stance threatened the government's desire to keep things hidden. Forrestal tried to reveal government secrets, which led to his dismissal and hospitalization for supposed mental exhaustion. He had a diary filled with proof of these secrets, but his life ended under mysterious circumstances, officially called a suicide on May 22, 1949. The investigation into Forrestal's death was kept secret for over 50 years until a heavily edited and classified document came out in 2004. It suggested that his death was both necessary and unfortunate, as both he and Byrd wanted to reveal the truth about an advanced underground world and its alien inhabitants. This incident served as a clear warning to Byrd. If he spoke out, he would face serious consequences. So, Byrd kept quiet until his death in March 1957, less than 8 years after Forrestal's death. Byrd's death was meant to stop any more leaks about the idea of a hollow Earth from within the government. With the creation of Majestic and later NASA, those in power established control over accepted scientific knowledge, keeping the traditional view of a solid Earth intact. As we get closer to the year 2024, secrets are starting to come out, with new findings supporting theories of hidden Nazi military activities at the poles. Russian researchers found an abandoned Nazi outpost in the Arctic, thought to have been used by the Third Reich in their search for ancient artifacts. Additionally, a huge golden swastika over 100 meters wide and long was discovered at the bottom of Lake Vostok in Antarctica. This symbol, rather than being linked to Nazi operations and their nearby underground facilities, probably connects to the ancient symbol of peace from the Indian subcontinent, suggesting a deeper historical importance. In 2017, scientists made a surprising discovery in Antarctica, a 300-meter-wide crater hiding a huge object under the ice. This object was pulling strongly on nearby things, a force detected by a NASA satellite. Some think it could be a meteorite 3 times bigger than the one that wiped out the dinosaurs 250 million years ago. The object's location sparked more interest since it was near a place where a former U.S. Navy officer, Eric Hecker, claimed to have seen advanced machines communicating with distant spacecraft. Hecker shared his observations at U.S. UFO disclosure meetings 8 months earlier, where experts discussed government knowledge about UFOs. At these meetings, paranormal expert Billy Carson expressed his concerns, suggesting that under Antarctica's ice, there might be a significant and potentially dangerous secret. He pointed to a NASA photo showing a pyramid-like shape in the Ellsworth Mountains, which he thought hinted at an ancient evil waiting to be discovered. Even Buzz Aldrin, the famous astronaut, had hinted at a threatening force in the area. Digging deeper, we find more than just ice in Antarctica. Speculations link this site to old rumors about a secret Nazi base that might have attacked Admiral Byrd's Operation High Jump over 70 years ago. Antarctica's mystery deepened with images from Google Earth showing large openings and saucer-shaped objects in the ice, suggesting otherworldly technology or beings. Many believe this region could be a gateway for interdimensional travel, allowing spacecraft to enter and exit from other galaxies. Recently, a NASA scientist revealed findings that excited those interested in alien life. There were also reports of mysterious tunnels, with claims that NASA is hiding information about extraterrestrial activities. Kevin Nuth, a scientist at NASA's Ames Research Center, said on the podcast Theories of Everything that aliens might live in our oceans, which cover 75% of the Earth. This would be a perfect hideout to observe human activities. He suggested these beings, if aquatic, would find the ocean ideal for their bases. But there's more. Satellite technology has given us detailed views of remote places like Antarctica. In 2016, an interesting image showed what looked like a well-carved entrance in an Antarctic mountain, suggesting it was designed for specific vehicles. Then in 2018, the internet buzzed with findings of a possible UFO crash site on South Georgia Island in the Antarctic region. Photos from this site showed linear marks on the ice, like tracks, sparking debates about the object's movement and origin. Some people who study ancient astronauts have noticed some interesting similarities between the design of a supposed crashed spacecraft and Oumuamua, a strange object from space that passed through our solar system in 2017. At first, scientists thought Oumuamua was an asteroid, but it had some unusual features. It was long and thin and didn't follow the typical path of other objects in space. This led well-known experts like Avi Loeb, a professor at Harvard, to suggest the exciting idea that Oumuamua might actually be a probe made by another civilization, not just a simple piece of space rock. In a similar way, when researchers looked at a spacecraft that supposedly crashed in Antarctica, measuring about 50 yards long, they noticed it looked a lot like Oumuamua. The path the spacecraft took across the icy surface and the damage it caused around the base of a mountain suggest it might have crashed there. Online analysts using satellite images think these remains could be from a spacecraft from another world, possibly proving the existence of hidden alien bases in Antarctica. The idea of secret underground bases in Antarctica has always been a favorite topic among conspiracy theorists and UFO fans. Some satellite pictures have shown mountain areas with strange caves and structures that look like flying saucers, leading to more talk about secretive and possibly alien sites under the icy cover of Antarctica. Support for theories about Earth being hollow with massive openings at the poles has been mixed. Some people say it's nonsense, but others think there might be some truth to it. In the past, believers have told officials at the Geophysical Institute about a supposed entryway to Earth's core in the Alaska Range, used by flying saucers to come and go. But this isn't the only strange idea. The hollow Earth theory suggests our planet is like a shell around 800 miles thick. At the poles, there are huge gaps about 1,400 miles wide, with edges that smoothly transition from the outer surface to the inner side. It's said that one could travel over these edges unknowingly, like an ant crossing the rim of a cup. Raymond Bernard, in his book The Hollow Earth, argues that these polar openings are hard to detect from the air because compasses mislead pilots into thinking they are flying over the poles when they are actually circling these magnetic anomalies. He claims that aircraft never actually fly directly over the geographic poles. Bernard even references Admiral Byrd's adventurous statement about wanting to explore the land beyond the pole, a place he called the Great Unknown. The theory initially took shape in the early 1800s when John Sims, an American veteran, passionately promoted his belief that Earth consists of concentric shells, spending much of his later years trying to convince others of his theories. Thanks for watching. What's your take on the ethics of AI in decision-making? Like, comment your thoughts and don't forget to subscribe for more.